பதம் எமக்கு அருள்வாயே. அந்தரத்தில் ஆடும் மனம் தொடுவாயே. அம்புய பதம் எமக்கு அருள்வாயே. அந்தரத்தில் ஆடும் மனம் தொடுவாயே. அன்பில் எம்மை ஆழ்த்துகின்ற பரம்பொருளே. அம்பலத்தில் ஆடும் சிவன் திருமகனே. அம்புய பதம் எமக்கு அருள்வாயே. அம்புய பதம் எமக்கு அருள்வாயே. அம்புய பதம் எமக்கு அருள்வாயே. கண்பலத்திலே உலகை சுழற்றுபவா. கைத்தலத்திலே ஒளியை காட்டுபவா. தென்புலத்திலே இனிக்கும் செந்தமிழே. தென்புலத்திலே இனிக்கும் செந்தமிழே. உன்பலத்திலே உயிர்கள் வாழுதையா. அம்புய பதம் எமக்கு அருள்வாயே. அம்புய பதம் எமக்கு அருள்வாயே. அம்புய பதம் எமக்கு அருள்வாயே. வந்தன சுழன்று வரும் உலகினிலே. எம்மை வந்து போகும் உறவிலே வையாதே. வந்தன சுழன்று வரும் உலகினிலே. எம்மை வந்து போகும் உறவிலே வையாதே. உந்துகின்ற மாயதனை நீ தள்ளி. அருள் சிந்துகின்ற காலிழலில் வைப்பாயே. அம்புய பதம் எமக்கு அருள்வாயே. அம்புய பதம் எமக்கு அருள்வாயே. அம்புய பதம் எமக்கு அருள்வாயே. கந்தனென பேர் படைத்த முருகோனே. கண்டு பணிந்தார் குறைகள் தீர்ப்பவனே. கந்தனென பேர் படைத்த முருகோனே. கண்டு பணிந்தார் குறைகள் தீர்ப்பவனே. மஞ்சமாக தன்மடியை தருபவனே. மஞ்சமாக தன்மடியை தருபவனே. மந்தஹாச சிவ சங்கர் தேசிகனே. அம்புய பதம் எமக்கு அருள்வாயே. அந்தரத்தில் ஆடும் மனம் தொடுவாயே. அன்பில் எம்மை ஆழ்த்துகின்ற பரம்பொருளே. அம்பலத்தில் ஆடும் சிவன் திருமகனே. அம்புய பதம் எமக்கு அருள்வாயே. அம்புய பதம் எமக்கு அருள்வாயே.
शङ्करं शिव शङ्करं शङ्करं शिव शङ्करं शङ्करं शिव शङ्करं शङ्करं शिव शङ्करं.
You have any question?
One of the things I'm trying to find more of in my life is stillness and peace. Do you have any advice for how I can find that?
To get more peace. We are ourselves embodiments of peace. All of us are replicas of God. And God is the most peaceful person in creation. So we are replicas of God. We are peaceful already. We get disturbed. We are peaceful, but we get disturbed. So if you analyze why you get disturbed, you will get the answer for your question. You find out why you are feeling disturbed when God has created this beautiful world, such beautiful creation, animals, birds, this, that. He has given you eyes, nose, mouth, good personality, you are a pretty woman. So you have nothing to grieve about. With all that, there will be something in a white dress, there is a blue ink, that's all. So you are worried about that blue dot. You are not happy about the whole white dress of 6 meters. So start analyzing what is that black dot or blue dot which bugs you. You will get the answer. क्या भाई कोई है?
Shankaram Shiv Shankaram Baba. Just want to know who are the Illuminatis? Do they exist?
It's all the question of rumor. See, this whole world is having billions of population, and to believe that there is a small secret society which decides about this world is absolutely foolish. You know your governments are elected by you, American presidents, everywhere, everyone. So how can this small group of 10% or whatever is that illuminates decide the fate of the world? How they can have secret plans, secret government and all? It's all very funny. I don't think so.
Baba Shankaram Siva Shankaram, why is the mind so turbulent in order for us to focus something? It is not easy for some of us to focus on one particular thing.
On a full moon night, there should be a moon which is very visible in the sky. It's not. It's full moon. So if you look at it, you should see. But it's not visible. Why? Because it is clouded. So we are all like full moons. We are all capable of giving light. We are capable of illuminating the whole world. But there is a wheel of karma. That karma has been created by our own making. Karma is what? Pending desires or pending action. And all these pending things were created by us. Is it not? Pending things were created by us. And the small wheel of a cloud makes you think that there is no moon on the sky. So you are yourself the moon, you are shrouded. Suppose I want to see something. Even this chocolate can, stop me from seeing the skies. A small piece, a leaf can make me, not to see the moon. So that small details which bug us are created by us again. It's not contributed by anyone. So we have to understand what life is not. Then nothing can bug you. See, I am cool. I play with these kids and I am managing small details like who has to get chocolate, whether they have received prasadam or not. Because I have nothing personal about me. And sitting in a peaceful place like this, hearing to some music, in this nice ambient, you are still thinking about something. Is it not? It's your mind. You are thinking about something sitting here. And if you start living in daytime compartments, minute by minute, you will find more peace. So start in the now 703. So live in the 703. Count on the blessings. You are in a beautiful ambience. You ate samosa. If you want one more, I can get you. I have given you chocolate and they are all singing horribly. So live in 703 or 704, then you will be very peaceful. The problem with people is they are thinking about what will happen after 10 years, 20 years and all. Is it not? See, in Hindu families or Indian families, they have children. And the children are just now growing. Maybe they would have gone to class 5 or nursery class. But now itself they will be worrying about getting the daughter married. You know enough savings for jewels. You have no money for expenses. And you are already in a beautiful rented house paying 6,000 to 8,000 rupees. But your bugging feeling is, I don't own a house. It's not that you are on platform. You already have a house and a little furniture for you to survive. But your feeling is, I don't own a house. And owning a house will be the greatest problem which you will be creating for you. Because you don't have enough saving. You have to borrow from banks. And you will be making the bank rich and you will become poor. And a time will come when you will go on the benches and no money, no job. Then the bank will take away your house. What did you gain by this? So first yardstick is get contented. Get satisfied with whatever you are having. Don't bother. If it happens, happens. Otherwise, don't bother. Get contented. This is what Buddha taught. Buddha said, "Aasegal thaan tunbathirkku karanam." It is a one-line summary. Aasegal thaan tunbathirkku karanam. It's desires which create all the problems in your life. So leave desires. And desires are not holding you. You are holding to desires. See, I am not holding this. I am holding this. Is it not? If I want, I can leave this. So desires are not holding me. I am holding the desires. I have to leave the desires.
Baba, I have just one question here, and this question has been in my mind for years. So hopefully you can enlighten me on this. So the question is, if everything is predestined, right? Everything is already written in our Bhavishya Puran, everything is written on our Oli Jodi, whatever you want to say. If everything is predestined, then how are we bounded by karma? In other words, if tomorrow or 1 month from now, I'll be the president of a country, or I'll be a murderer. I mean, all this is predestined, right? So how is it that, it's my karma when everything is already written by the Lord? So why am I liable for something that the Lord has already predestined me or us?
The whole world is a drama. In a given drama, what happens? Already the script is there, the dialogues are there. Who has to play what role is there? Camera angles or the stage angles, everything is there. And like that, our life is predestined. Everything is already written. It's all set. The whole world is a drama stage. We are all actors. So sometimes we are expected to be emotional, sometimes we have to involve in a fighting scene, sometimes crying scene, sometimes mohabbat. All these emotions we also play. So nothing is true about this earth. We are all actors, and it's already a predestined drama of God, and we do that. Imagine a game of chess. And two people can play chess. If you don't get a right partner to play the chess, both sides also you can play. Isn't it? You can make this side, that side, both moves you can make. And you require two people to play cards. If you don't get a partner, both sides you put 13 cards. You take one from this and God is like that fellow. He doesn't get a proper partner, so he plays through you and plays through me. Nothing is true. It's all Maya. Buddha started with your same question when he was Siddhartha. He went to Buddha Gaya, sat under the Bodhi tree, became an enlightened Buddha from Siddhartha. Then he went on doing good to this world. He went on finding answers to why people get old, why people die, why people are emotionally disturbed. And he was trying to teach people that all these are emotional upheavals, don't bother about that. And no one took him seriously. In India, they started vegetarianism in Buddhism. And India in Buddhism failed because people wanted to be non-vegetarians. A small thing like eating habit has made Buddhism not spread in India. Whereas in Thailand and other countries, they said eat any damn thing, but remember Buddha. So there Buddhism flourished. So it is not the religion or values which people are asking for, it is their personal comfort and joy they are looking for. So a small thing like non-vegetarian, they can't control. Then where is the question of their controlling mind and becoming a Buddha? Buddha is what? A man who has conquered his mind, buddhi. Is it not? No one can conquer the buddhi. So no one becomes Buddha. They want Buddhas to lecture to them, that's all. They won't follow. No one will follow Buddhas. They want somebody to bear the cross and to put the blame if something is not working. If something is not working in your life properly, you want some dustbin, that is Buddha. So Buddha ultimately found this world cannot be changed. So he said, Logam Sunyamayam, Logam Chinamayam. This whole world is delusion and it's only filled with grief. Logam Sunyamayam, Logam Chinamayam. This is what Buddha found after he became the most enlightened person in the world history. People want to be what they are. A black dog cannot be converted into white dog. Good people will be always good, bad people will be always bad. It is not that a good bad man and a bad good man. It's not possible. Either this or that. No one can make me bad. Because I have been created like this, or my mindset is like that.
Question from Srinivasan KHR, Singapore. Baba said he was in earlier birth as Sundaramurti Nayanar, Prahlada, Sri Rama, Drona, Seshadri, Swamigal, Nammalvar, Adi Shankara, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, and now Purana Brahmam, followed by Adityanam Aham Vishnu, Sun Lord. The question is, after going through so many births as highly advanced spirits and avatar, Baba had undergone a normal average worldly life till his age of 35. With these above noble previous births and fully conscious life, if earlier births, why Baba could not begin the life with the same higher consciousness of life from day 1 of birth or 6 months or 2 years of age? Why did the death and realization experience happen after his 35 years of life? He is an advanced ripe soul, right? Even 7,000 years of birth, Baba's birth itself has to undergo like our kind of life without spiritual consciousness, then what about our condition?
I said already, everything is a drama, and if you are a good actor, you are given different roles in different movies. Rajesh Khanna, Amitabh Bachchan, or Shivaji Ganesan, Kamala Hassan, Rajinikanth, anyone, they are given in different movies, different roles. That's all. It's all a role we have come to play. And in one role it can be an old man, in one role it can be a young man loving, chasing the heroine behind the trees, or in one thing he can be lying in a sick bed. They are all characters. They are all characters. So Siva Shankar Baba was playing different roles in different things. And you can't expect a Rajesh Khanna or Amitabh Bachchan or Shivaji Ganesan to play the role of a small peon. They will always be given an important role in any drama because of their experience and acceptance. They will be given an important role. So I was fortunate to be given important roles in all these hundreds of years of my birth circles. And the character even can play for 30 years, 40 years and all. Is it not? All these big actors, MGR, Shivaji, all that. Even Kamala Hassan is now almost 70 years. He started his career as a small boy in Kalatur Kannamma, as a 7-year child. From age 7 till 70, he has been playing different roles. And even in one movie called Dasavataram, he has played 10 different roles. So it's an acting. If you don't attach serious labeling and importance to the characterization, this question will not arise. Don't take anything seriously. Live in the now, that's all. Live in the now. This is called living in day-trade compartments. At this hour of 7:16, I am answering your questions. You are putting this question. The question has come from Singapore, from some person. That's all. This is a scene. Don't get involved in this.
Question from Speak Govindan sir. எத்துணையும் பேதமுறாது எவ்வுயிரும் தம்முயிர் போல் எண்ணி வாழ வேண்டும். இது அருட்பெருஞ்சோதி வள்ளலார் சுவாமிகளின் மிக உயர்ந்த கோட்பாடு. இதனை முழுமையாக ஏற்றுக்கொண்ட மகான் தாங்கள். இது தொடர்பாக எனது கேள்வி, வள்ளலார் கடைபிடித்த கொள்கைகள் அனைத்திலும் தங்களுக்கு முழு ஈடுபாடு உண்டா? குறிப்பாக கீழ்கண்ட வள்ளலாரின் கொள்கைகள் மீதான தங்களது தெய்வீக கருத்துக்களை அறிந்து கொள்ள விரும்புகிறோம். 1. சிறு தெய்வ வழிபாடு கூடாது. 2. புராணங்களும் இதிகாசங்களும் சாஸ்திரங்களும் முடிவான உண்மைகளை தெரிவிக்கவில்லை. 3. இறந்தவர்களின் உடலை புதைக்க வேண்டும், எரிக்கக்கூடாது. 4. கருமாதி திதி முதலிய சடங்குகள் வேண்டாம்.
The question is, for the sake of people who don't know Tamil, there used to be a very great prophet or seer by name Ramalinga Valalar. So he was a very realized person, enlightened person, and he had his own philosophies of realization, his understanding. So this friend is asking whether you agree with these 4 questions or 4 understandings of Valalar. Okay. It need not be that every prophet or every messiah or every devotee or every saint of God should have the same ideas on everything. It need not be like that. But still I will answer this question. Question 1.
சிறு தெய்வ வழிபாடு கூடாது.
There are things called semi-gods and demigods. The question is whether to go for worshipping semi-gods, demigods is right or wrong, Angarmadri. Is your choice. See, somebody likes idli, somebody likes puri, somebody likes rasagulla, somebody likes basunti. So if you like, you can worship. Who says no? After all, there is only one truth in the world. Ekaiva satyam. 2 plus 2 is 4. Whether I total or she totals or he totals. So it is your choice. If you like something, if you like bonda, why should I say you should not eat bonda? Is it not? Now you ate what? If you like samosa, no? So why should I say no, you should not eat samosa, you should take only rasgulla? Is it not? You eat samosa, I have no problem. So I have no problem if someone takes to semi-gods and demigods. There are people who are more qualified, there are people who are less qualified. A less qualified person cannot be made the general manager of an institution. Isn't it? He will be a clerk. So if you want to be a clerk, be a clerk. If you want to be a GM, get qualified more.
புராணங்களும் இதிகாசங்களும் சாஸ்திரங்களும் முடிவான உண்மைகளை தெரிவிக்கவில்லை.
All this, the question is, all these epics, Puranas and all, they are not the absolute truths or ultimate truths. Yes. What is Puranas? They are all story format to make you understand a higher truth. That's all. You will you will know all these Aesop fables, Panchatantra tales, all these are stories. So the story will say there were 4 bulls, they were all living united. One fox came, it separated all the 4 and ate one after the other. So the moral of the story is united we stand, divided we fall. So you should not go and search which is the place where 4 bulls were together, when did the fox disturb and how the bulls cooperated with the process of foxes eating them and all. The moral only you catch. You should live united, that's all. Why do you bother about the story? So all these Puranas, Itihasas are teaching you about different characters and how to perfect life. So Karna is a person who is very charitable, is it not? So learn to be charitable like Karna. Simple. So you learn something. Emerson said, after all I know only one thing, that is that I don't know anything. After all I know only one thing, that is I don't know anything. So if you can learn from anyone or anything something, it is good for you. So whether it is a story or reality, you are not a historian. Why do you bother?
இறந்தவர்களின் உடலை புதைக்க வேண்டும், எரிக்க கூடாது.
It's a custom. The question is whether we should bury the dead corpse or we should burn it. So it's a social custom. Zoroastrians leave all the bodies in open, so they want all the birds and other things to eat it. They create a big well and put a wire mesh and put the body there. All the vultures come and eat it, and the smaller bone things go inside the well. So it is their custom. There are some people who are burning, some people who are burying. It is a social custom or what has been taught to you by your elders. It is not both ways people do it. But the primitive society, when the civilization started, the primitive society, they were burying. In the initial days, people were burying.
கருமாதி திதி முதலிய சடங்குகள் வேண்டாம்.
The question is whether we should go for doing the rituals for our deceased parents. இதுக்கு முன்னாடி our old people who died, our ancestors, elders, whether we should do these annual rituals for them. Is it not? That's a question you should do. Because it's like being grateful. You were born after your mom suffered for 10 months carrying you. And what is wrong in being grateful to her? Remember her every day if possible. If you can't remember every day, remember at least once in a year when she died. Nothing is wrong about it. It's a question of inculcating a better virtue, better human value. Is it not? Why you bother? What are you going to do? You are going to remember. or you are going to offer some food to some poor man. That's all. You need not go for big Brahminical rituals. But on the same day, find a lady of your mother's age, give her a sari or a dress, give her food, give her something. You will remember your mother. And wherever your mother, whether she is available or not in the ethereal kingdom, you have done something good, no? You are increasing on your value. Good and God are synonymous. Anything good is God. Good and God are synonymous. Become noble. Think good, see good, talk good, smell good. Over, huh?
One more question. ஒருமையுடன் எனது திருமலரடி நினைக்கின்ற உத்தமர்த்தம் உறவு வேண்டும், உள்ளொன்று வைத்து புறமொன்று பேசுவார் உறவு கலவாமை வேண்டும் என்ற கந்தக்கோட்டத்துள் உரையும் முருகப்பெருமானை வேண்டும் வள்ளலார் அதே பாடலில் மதமான பேய் பிடியாதிருக்க வேண்டும் என்றும் பாடுகிறார். இங்கு மதம் என்று மனிதனுக்கு வரும் அகங்காரத்தை குறிப்பிடுகிறாரா, அல்லது பாபா கூறுவது போல் ரிலீஜியன் அதாவது மதத்தால் மனங்களை ஒன்றிணைக்க முடியாது என்று குறிப்பிடுகிறாரா?
The question is about again Vallalar. In one song Vallalar says, "Oh Lord Muruga, I should always remember you with dedication and commitment." In the same poem he says, "Madamana pei pidiyadirka venum." This is one part. So here he means I should not get egoistic. In this poetry he prays to the Lord, let me shed all my ego. அந்த அர்த்தம் மதம் கொழுப்பு இல்லையா அதை சொல்றது. But the same Vallalar in some other context has said, let us do away with all the religion because they are creating more unrest and fights than creating more peace and joy in this world. So he says, பேய் பிடிப்புற்ற பிச்சு பிள்ளை மதங்களாலே என் மக்கள் மாண்டு போயினாருங்கிறார். People are fighting in the name of religion. It's like being possessed with a bad spirit. So let us come out of these religious clashes. So the contexts are different. So he doesn't want people to fight in the name of religion. In the first context he says, I should go devoid of ego. கொழுப்பு.
ஓம் ஜெய் சிவ சங்கரரே சுவாமி ஜகத் பரிபாலகரே ஆதி சங்கர அவதாரா அநாத ரக்ஷகரே ஓம் ஜெய் சிவ சங்கரரே அன்னையும் தந்தையும் நீரென்றறிந்தும் அன்பில் நனைகின்றோம் சுவாமி அன்பில் நனைகின்றோம் ஆசானும் இறையாகிய தேவா நின்னடி பணிகின்றோம் ஓம் ஜெய் சிவ சங்கரரே கைலையை பன்முறை வலம் வந்தாய் ஓ கருணாகர கீர்த்தி சுவாமி கருணாகர கீர்த்தி மயிலையில் நின்று வரம் தருகின்றாய் மங்களகர மூர்த்தி ஓம் ஜெய் சிவ சங்கரரே ஆனந்த சாகரம் தனிலம்மையாழ்த்தும் அற்புத அருள் ஜோதி சுவாமி அற்புத அருள் ஜோதி ஆரத்தி செய்து பாடி மகிழ்ந்தோம் அருள்வாய் பரஞ்சோதி ஓம் ஜெய் சிவ சங்கரரே நாராயண நாராயண ஓம் சத்யநாராயண நாராயண நாராயண ஓம் நாராயண நாராயண ஓம் சத்யநாராயண நாராயண ஓம் சத்யநாராயண நாராயண ஓம் ஓம் ஜெய் சிவ சங்கரரே குறை ஒன்றுமில்லை மறைமூர்த்தி கண்ணா குறை ஒன்றும் இல்லை கண்ணா குறை ஒன்றுமில்லை